Why did the narcissist discard you and go with the new supply? You might be feeling very down if you've just been discarded by your fiance, who yesterday you guys were going to get married and today they're on a vacation in Hawaii. I have so much love for you. I am so sorry if you're going through that. And you might be feeling like, why? What did I do? Because you're a caring, empathetic person. See, a narcissist is not thinking, what did I do? How can I be better? It's easier for them to just discard and start fresh with somebody new who doesn't yet know all of their toxic ways. So the number one reason that you're discarded is because you've seen who they are. And instead of trying to really work on themselves and make it better and into a healthy situation, they know that's not possible. So it's easier just to throw you away and get a new supply, right? So if your cell phone is broken, you probably will just replace it and get a new cell phone, right? Instead of like, this is my favorite cell phone, I'm gonna really try to, the screen is cracked and it doesn't work. So unfortunately, to a narcissist, you're like a used, broken cell phone. Once you've figured them out, you are useless to them. And actually you're a hindrance to them because they can't fix that. So it's much easier to get rid of you and start fresh with somebody who sees them as the person they wish they were. This kind, loving, empathetic person who they know they're not. But once it's damaged with you, there's no turning back because they're not going to all of a sudden get empathy. They're not all of a sudden going to heal themselves, right? They just want to figure out how they can continue doing what they're doing. The only way they can do that is with a new, fresh person who validates them for treating you terribly. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad that you left her 6 months pregnant. No, it's not your fault. Come here, come here. I bet people were so mean to you when you left a 6-month pregnant lady, but it's not your fault. And then he goes, I know, she was just so mean. And it's just, you know, the hormones and everything. And who leaves a 6-month-old pregnant lady? Nobody, just a mean person, right? And then the new supply is like, no, honey, you're not mean. Come on, let's go get ice cream. Who wants ice cream? Let's take a selfie and get ice cream together and show your mean old bully mother of your children that you are eating ice cream and you're happy. The second reason they discard you is you set up a boundary. They don't like that. They are in charge at all times. It doesn't matter what the boundary is. If you stand up for yourself in any way, they can't have that. They need to be in control all the time. So sometimes it's a fake discard just to punish you and get you to fall in line so that you come back like the good little narcissistic supply and take their orders. It's absolutely a way to get you to reform, right? It's a way to get you to obey. I'm so sorry. And then they come back and just like any abuser, now they'll be really nice. Oh, I missed you and I love you and I'm so sorry. And you're like, oh, thank you. So that you learn to fall in line and not have needs and requests of your own. It doesn't even have to be a boundary you set up. If you just have a need, sometimes they'll discard you if you're sick or something because it's a nuisance to them. They don't have time for that. Come on, you're not providing for them if you're sick. Narcissists hate it when you're sick or you have any needs because they have zero empathy. So it's just annoying to them. So they'll discard you. They'll discard you and go with a new supply if you have any kind of challenging thing going on in your life, anything. If you have a parent that is sick, if you're taking care of a kid. That's why a lot of narcissists say, oh, single moms have no value. Of course, a single mom has no value to a narcissist because you're caring and nurturing for a child. They're the child that they want you to nurture. Honestly, narcissists are probably the ones still sucking off the tit of the mom. I've seen stories about women who are like, I stopped breastfeeding my child 10 years ago, but I'm still breastfeeding my husband, but I want to stop. What? Oh my God. Okay. He discarded you because you stopped breastfeeding him. Oh, he discarded you because she has bigger teats, bigger breasts to oh, my baby mama supply. That's what they want. They want their mommy or their daddy. They discarded you because you don't remind them of their mom or their dad. They're trying to heal their inner child the same way that you are often by being attracted to them. Because if you had, if you're attracted to men and you had a narcissistic father, oftentimes you'll be attracted to another narcissist because you want to fix that. Well, a narcissist does the same thing, only they are going back to their childhood. They want their mom or dad, who could have been a narcissist as well, or it could have been a very empathetic person. But either way, you don't remind them of mom or dad, so they got to get rid of you, okay? Kind of gross, right? Or you remind them so much of their mom and dad. So either way, damned if you do, damned if you don't. They discard you because they see your good nature and it's stirring up their demons. They can't handle it anymore. And start noticing on social media and things, if they have a whole harem of girls or guys, narcissist is sleeping with everyone. Oh my God, you're amazing, blah, blah. It's because they have something with all those people that are giving them that feedback. Like I remember this one guy had a painting he put up, and it was like one of those splash paintings, and one of his supplies, who I know was a supply of his because he told me, he's like, I break up with her and she just comes back. She can't get enough of this narc. So he told me that. So he posts something, he's already dating somebody else, and he posts this splash painting, and what does she comment? Oh, that looks like my back last night. Narc, am I still in position? I'm throwing my hat in the ring. I'm here just waiting for you. It's awful. They discard you because maybe you're onto that. Maybe you're a really good person, and it's making them feel awful. So they got to get rid of you so they can continue on their game. Be grateful if you've been discarded. I know it's hard, but it actually is a tremendous blessing. They discarded you because you know who they are. And if you didn't know who they were and the discard came by shock, then they actually credited you with being very smart. So they knew that you were going to catch on at some point. You might feel blindsided if you didn't see it coming, but now you're going to trace back and you're going to see all the signs. You'll put it all together. And that part can be the most painful because you're like, wait, when they said they didn't want to go to that restaurant because they had a bad experience there, that's where their new supply works. Oh my gosh. So you start putting all these weird things together afterwards, and then you can stay in that trauma bond even long after they're gone. They discarded you because you didn't make them look good. Sometimes it could be that you're at a high level performance. Maybe you're famous or something, right? And so at first they loved that. At first they were like, ooh, this is giving me so much clout. I'm with a famous person. Oh yeah. But then if they don't rise up in any way, they're gonna start feeling like they're in the shadows. If they can't control your career or own you in some way, they're gonna feel threatened. So they gotta get rid of you. That's why sometimes it's so shocking when you're like, really? They went with this person who is up to nothing, who's not even attractive, and then you feel mean because you're like, I don't want to talk that way about people, but you feel that way, right? You're like, really? He always complained to me that I wasn't thin enough, and then he picked an obese person? How is that possible? Because that person is making them look better. So sometimes they pick somebody that they feel is beneath them, looks-wise or career or whatever, because it makes them high on the mound. And it's easier to control a person like that, right? Because now they think they're leveling up and they are leveling down. So it's not always that they pick some person that's so much better than you, right? Sometimes your ego might feel that way because you're like, why did they pick them there? Oh, it's because they're so much better, or they're famous, or whatever like that, right? Either way, they're picking a new person because it makes them look better. So whether they're leveling up and they're trying to get somebody who makes them look better because that person is a shiny new object, or if they're leveling down to make them look really grandiose. Either way, they discarded you because you knew who they were and they knew they couldn't keep up the charade anymore. So pat yourself on the back for being that wise and smart. Be grateful that they have done you a favor. They will circle back. They will circle back. They always do. Every single one of them that I've ever come into contact with has. Even with this channel, they circle back. Even with all this content I'm putting about narcissism, they'll circle back. For some of them, that's a greater game. It's a bigger hunt, right? Well, she's so smart and talking about narcissism, I'm gonna fool her. Trust your instincts. You always know what's up. If you find yourself saying things like, it's too good to be true in the beginning, that's because it is. That's because it's a lie. It's a lie. And also watch how you feel around people. If something feels off, it's off. It's off. Thank you so much for being here. Please share with somebody that you feel this could help, because being discarded or going no contact, ending a relationship with a narcissist, whether it's a friend, family, loved one, can be extremely painful. But there is hope. And if you want to go deeper, I do one-on-one coaching with this. I have different modalities that other people talking about this may not offer you that might be really helpful for you. I use the craft of acting so that you can do some dramatic play. I read behavior. We do different exercises from the craft of acting to help you realize behavior, your behavior and theirs. So I can help you with this in a one-on-one coaching session. If you're interested, please do click the link below. For the first 10 people, I'm offering something really special. For the first 10 people who jump on this only. If you purchase a package, you'll get one extra session. So take advantage of this. You deserve help. You deserve creative wealth and freedom and health, and I can help you with that. So if we're in alignment, let's do this, and I'll see you next time.